Happy Monday. It is Motivational Monday with Maureen. Well, here we are again. I again just a couple of minutes every Monday just want to bring some encouragement to you through the word, encourage you to be thinking about God and thinking about his word and that's how we get to know him and just fill our minds with him. And so I started last week with, or actually 2 weeks ago, because we started with a little introduction in the book of Philippians, and then we're going to kind of go a little bit through Philippians here, just take some highlights. It's hard for me to not take it verse by verse, but there's just, the theme of the book, as I said last week, was joy, and he says it in many ways. He uses joy, and he also uses rejoice. Two words he uses. I think there's more, but I haven't gotten there yet. But I wanted to stop. Last week we stopped on verse 6, which I love that verse too, because he says that he's so confident that God, who began a good work in you, will be faithful to complete it till the day of Jesus Christ. He's confident of that. I love that. And I want you to be confident of that too. And he prays out of that confidence. And actually that's where he gets his joy. And so as I started going down past verse 6, I love that he gives us a little peek into his prayer. And I was taught years ago that you can take some of Paul's prayers and pray them for people or pray them for yourself. They're just so awesome and so packed with meaning. And I don't know. I always feel like I can always be a better. I can't articulate my words as well as I would like to. And so when I come across a prayer that Paul has written or one that Jesus, it's there for us. I love to just say it back to him. And so here in Philippians chapter 1, in it starts here in verse 9, it says, "And this I pray, that your love may abound still more and more in real knowledge and all discernment." First and foremost, as we get to know the Lord, he gives us his love. We love him more, and then we love people more. It's amazing how it works, but that is exactly how it works. Is God gives us love, and then we love like he loves. So his first part of his prayer here is that our love would abound more and more, and that uh, we would have real knowledge. Real knowledge is knowing Jesus. That's wisdom, that's knowledge, knowing Jesus. And then all discernment. There's so much out there. I just feel like, the information that we're getting these days all around the world in 60 seconds is crazy, to know what's going on all around the world is pretty much more than I can handle. But I want real knowledge. I want to know about Jesus, and I want to know about what he says. And so that's why I stay in the Word. It says, as he goes on, he says, so that you may approve. This is why you may approve the things that are excellent, in order to be sincere and blameless until the day of Christ, having been filled with the fruit of righteousness which comes through Jesus Christ, to the glory and praise of God. So, what better motivation is that? You won't be deceived. You'll be able to prove the things that are excellent. Stay in God's word and pray this. This is an awesome prayer. Pray it for yourself. Paul was praying it for the Philippians. Pray it for your friends. You can stay in this prayer and get so much more out of it. But so I'm encouraging you, Philippians 1, 9 through 11, pray it and watch how God just multiplies your joy. All right, you guys, I love you. I will see you next week.